Hi, welcome to class today. My name is Ellen McKay, and we are going to be going through a very gentle practice today. When I was going through treatment, and especially shortly after treatment, my body was really very tired, and I was recovering from surgery, and a lot of things were going on physically. But it is so important to keep moving if your doctors say that that's okay for you. So this practice is really just gentle movement, kind of getting some mobility in the joints, especially if you are recovering from a surgery or illness or treatment of some kind. This is kind of a gentle reintroduction of some movement, some flexibility, mobility, some very gentle breath work. And I'm going to start out on a chair. So if coming down to the floor isn't quite where you are in your journey, that's completely okay. We'll do this together and I'll give you all kinds of options. Okay, so I'm going to get my chair and you can meet me on the mat. Okay. So especially if you are recovering physically from, again, injury, surgery, treatment of some kind that has kind of worn the body out a little bit, we're going to do some very gentle things seated, and then I'll move to the mat. And if moving to the floor doesn't feel great for you, you can practice all of this on a couch or a bed. Okay, so let's start just by slowly lifting those arms up. And if it's too much to lift the hands over the shoulders away up high, just stop where it feels good and bring the hands back together. Okay, but if it does feel okay to reach all the way out and up, go ahead and do that. Get a nice little stretch and then slowly bring those hands down in front. Good, we're gonna do that a few more times. Slowly lifting out and up. Nice. And down, just kind of getting some movement for the shoulders. One more time, all the way out and up, and bring it back down. Good. Shoulders roll up and back. Nice. Let's do some gentle twists. So keep the right hand where it is. We're going to take that left hand to the side of the chair. You can just kind of hold on wherever and slowly turn to the left. Good, and we'll switch out, come back to center, left hand to the leg, right hand reaches to the side, and slowly twist to the right. Good. Good, we're gonna do one more each side, come back to center, right hand stays where it is, left hand back to the chair. If you wanna cross that hand over, you can. Just really, really listen to your body, especially if you're in that kind of healing phase. Take your time. Good. Unwind. Same thing. Left hand can stay on the leg. Right hand can reach back towards the chair. Twist when you're ready. If you want, maybe cross it over. Good. 2 more big breaths here. Nice. Bring it back to center. Bring the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let it drop. Good. Let's do it again. Up and drop. And again, up and drop. Nice. Chin's going to come down towards the chest. Slowly start to bring some movement side to side with the head. As we're dealing with tension, sometimes those shoulders really ride up towards the ears. If you're, again, in that kind of healing place and maybe you're spending more time in bed or on the couch than you normally would, sometimes neck and shoulders can feel a little tense if we're kind of laying in one position for a really long period of time. Good. A little more side to side. Again, take this as slow as you'd like. Very nice. When you're ready, bring it back to center. Gently head lifts all the way up. Good. Our breath today is going to be a really relaxing breath. Awesome if you're dealing with jaw tension. So if you tend to kind of clench your teeth. This is really, really helpful for that like jaw, face, neck space. So you're going to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Good. Again, in through your nose. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to start getting some movement for the lower body. I'm going to show you how to do it standing with a chair, and then I'll also just move down towards the floor. So if it feels better for you to stay standing, I'm going to come to the back of my chair. You can also use a wall. If you don't have a chair nearby or something that's tall enough for you, feel free to use a wall or door frame, whatever you've got. So I'm just going to step back a little bit away from my chair. I'm going to take my left foot forward. You can start with your right if you want. We're going to do both sides. And all I'm going to do is bend. So we get a bit of a stretch here in this back calf, and then straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. If it feels okay, you can bend, straighten, and then fold a little bit. So as we fold, you might feel it more in that front hamstring or the back of the thigh here in that front leg. So we rise up, bend the front knee, stretch that back calf, straighten that front leg, and bend forward. Good. Hold those poses, those shapes as long as you want. If it feels really great, awesome. If you like that flowy movement, flow through it a bit more. Good. If you feel okay coming down to the ground, so keep flowing with that if you're using the chair. If you want to come down to the ground, you're going to take that left foot forward. Right knee is going to come back. And you're going to rock forward and back. Good. So this one, as you're rocking forward here, you're getting a bit more into this back hip. And as you go back, you're getting into that hamstring stretch. So you kind of choose. If you want a little more calf, you can tuck the toe and lift that knee up, stretching that calf a little bit more, and then coming back. Good. Let's do about 3 more breaths on this side. Again, maybe you pause and hold in one spot. Maybe that movement feels awesome for you. So you do your thing. You got about 1 more breath to go. Nice, and we'll come back to center. So if you're choosing to stay on the mat here, you're going to just come into a tabletop shape and maybe do some cat and cow rows. Another great movement there, especially if you've been a bit more still in the past a little bit. If you're using a chair and standing up, you can do the same thing here. Round and open. Yep, good. Nice. 1 more breath wherever you are, and then we're going to switch sides. Great. Come back to center. Let's take that right foot forward, left foot back. So again, same choices. If you're up using a chair, if you're down on the floor, we're going to kind of shift those hips a little forward, stretch that back calf. Yep, and then send the hips back and maybe fold a bit into that hamstring stretch. Good. Nice, slow, gentle breaths. Soften what you can. Maybe let those shoulders and jaw relax. If that beginning breath felt really good for you, you can do it again. Yeah, good. Nice. I'll take about 5 more rounds of breath. Good. Maybe you want to pause in one of those shapes for a breath or 2. Great, and when you're ready, we'll come back to that tabletop shape, whether you're on the mat or using your chair, doing a few of those cat and cow moves, getting some movement in the spine. Nice. Good. So if you're on your mat, you're going to come to a seated position. If you want to continue to use your chair, come into your chair. Good. Let's do a little side to side movement. So on the inhale, take one arm up. Doesn't matter which one, reach up and over. Good. Slowly switch it out. Other side. Nice. Slow movement. Again, if it doesn't feel great to have that arm reach up and overhead, you can just reach in front. And if reaching doesn't feel good, maybe just take a little lean. Okay. Good. We'll do one more each side. Good. Last time here. And bring it all back to center. Let's take the shoulders, roll them up and back again. Good. And if you don't want to come down to the floor, now's the time to transition to either a couch or a bed. And I'm going to find my way down to my mat. Good. Once you find your way there, go ahead and come on to the back. Knees are going to be bent. Just let those arms rest wherever. If you want to take a pillow or a blanket underneath the head, go ahead and do that. We're going to take some gentle movement of those knees, just rocking side to side. Good. Nice. Bring it all back to center. If it feels okay, let's take one knee in towards the chest or the belly. If you want to circle the ankle and bend the toes on that foot, you can. You can even take that other leg all the way out long if that feels good. But if you're in this space of healing, recovering, really be very gentle with yourself, okay? Nice, slowly switch it out, other leg. Again, give it a nice little squeeze. If you want to circle the ankle and bend the toes, you can. If you want to take that leg and reach it all the way out, you can do that too. Good. Wonderful. Slowly bring the feet back again to the mat or the bed or the couch. And allow yourself to settle in to wherever you are. Eyes can close. Allow the body to be heavy. And completely supported. I'll take this time now to really rest. Let the breath start to move at its own gentle pace. And I have an affirmation for you if you'd like to repeat it either out loud or in your mind. I am strong and I deserve rest. I am strong and I deserve rest. Again, I am strong and I deserve rest. Anytime the mind wanders to somewhere in the past or the future, or maybe some sensations in the body, see if you can find your way back to that affirmation. I am strong and I deserve rest. I am strong and I deserve rest. Slowly bringing your awareness back to your body and repeating that affirmation a couple more times. I am strong and I deserve rest. I am strong and I deserve rest. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me, taking some time for yourself. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.